Have you ever rubbed your eyes after a long day and noticed your vision feels just a bit blurrier than it used to be? Many people think it's simply a sign of aging, but what if I told you it might actually be something you're doing every single day, small, seemingly harmless habits that are quietly damaging your eyes, even as you watch this video right now. Most people over 60 are losing their eye health faster than they realize, not because of genetics or disease, but because of 5 everyday habits that accelerate cataracts, trigger macular degeneration, and make glaucoma prevention much harder. These are ordinary things: the way you use your phone, the lighting in your living room, even how often you blink, and yet they can silently age your vision. Recent studies show these habits can make your eyes up to 10 years older than they really are, but hardly anyone is being warned about them. The encouraging news is that much of this damage can be reduced or even reversed with a few simple adjustments to your daily routine. So before you scroll away or assume your aging eyes are just part of getting older, stay with me. In this video, I'll explain the 5 worst habits that quietly undermine your vision protection, and show you easy changes you can start using today to keep your sight clear, strong, and sharp for years to come. And pay close attention to habit number 3. It's something almost everyone does before bed, without realizing how much it affects their eyes. Habit number 1. Smoking and tobacco use. You've heard the saying, where there's smoke, there's fire. When it comes to your eye health, that fire burns quietly but steadily. Most people know smoking harms the lungs and heart, but few realize it also damages the eyes with every puff. Imagine adding grit to the gears of a fine watch. That's what tobacco does to your aging eyes over time. The blood vessels in your eyes are tiny and delicate. When toxins from smoke enter the bloodstream, they narrow and harden those vessels, reducing oxygen to the retina and optic nerve. It's like trying to water a garden with a kinked hose. Nothing thrives. Studies from the American Academy of Ophthalmology link smoking directly to macular degeneration, cataracts, and optic nerve damage. Each cigarette leaves microscopic particles that cloud the lens, making cataracts appear sooner and dulling vision. It also raises intraocular pressure, undermining glaucoma prevention and starving the optic nerve. For people over 60, this damage hits harder. The body's natural defenses slow down, antioxidants decline, and oxidative stress increases. Even occasional smoking counts. There's simply no safe amount. But it's never too late to change. Within 24 hours of quitting, blood pressure begins to drop. Within weeks, oxygen levels normalize, feeding the retina with fresh nutrients. Within a year, the risk of macular degeneration starts to fall. Your eyes and your entire body begin to recover. If quitting feels daunting, remember you're not alone. Doctors can help with nicotine patches, gum, or prescription aids. Replace the habit with movement. A short walk after meals works wonders. And stay hydrated to flush toxins out. Eat antioxidant-rich foods like spinach, blueberries, and salmon. It's the perfect healthy diet for eyes. Even secondhand smoke is harmful. Those fumes dry the air and irritate the eyes, worsening digital eye strain, especially in closed spaces. Encourage smoke-free areas in your home or social circles. It's not just about your lungs, it's about your sight. Alcohol often walks hand in hand with smoking and adds to the damage by drying the eyes and depleting nutrients. Try swapping cocktails for water or herbal tea. Small shifts create big wins for eye care. Every smoke-free day sharpens your vision's future. You're not undoing the past, you're protecting what still shines ahead. And while smoke is one silent thief of vision, another is glowing right in front of you, the screens we spend hours staring into. Habit number 2. Excessive screen time and digital eye strain. It's amazing how technology has changed our lives. We can chat with loved ones across the world, watch our favorite shows, or read the morning news all from one glowing screen. But here's the catch: while screens connect us, they also quietly exhaust our eye health. For aging eyes, spending long hours on devices is like running a marathon without warming up. The strain builds slowly until one day it's impossible to ignore. Screens are part of modern life, but the blue light they emit and the way we use them wear down our vision protection little by little. If your eyes ever feel dry, itchy, or tired after a few hours on a phone or computer, that's not just fatigue, it's digital eye strain. Your body is politely saying, "Time to give the eyes a break." Research shows that prolonged screen time reduces blinking by more than half, which dries the surface of the eyes and causes irritation. Combine that with a natural decrease in tear production that comes with aging eyes, and you've got a recipe for discomfort. Symptoms can range from burning and blurriness to headaches and even neck tension, a clear sign that the visual system is overworked. Take Maria, a retired teacher who spends her mornings on news apps and her evenings watching cooking videos. By night, her eyes burn and her vision blurs. Like many older adults, she doesn't realize the issue isn't just time on the screen, it's the lack of rest between sessions. Even the healthiest eyes need recovery. The fix is simpler than most think. Try the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something about 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. It's a small pause that relaxes eye muscles, replenishes tears, and reduces strain. You can even set reminders on your phone or watch until it becomes second nature. Environment matters too. Poor lighting and glare amplify fatigue, so use soft, warm light and position your monitor slightly below eye level. Increase font sizes, adjust brightness to match your surroundings, and consider anti-glare screens if needed. No one gets extra credit for squinting at tiny text. Hydration also plays a bigger role than most imagine. Drink water steadily throughout the day, and include omega-3 rich foods like salmon or chia seeds in your meals. They help maintain the tear film that keeps your eyes comfortable. Some people notice relief using blue light filtering glasses, especially in the evening, though no lens replaces balance and moderation. Another overlooked issue is focus fatigue. As we age, our eyes take longer to shift focus from near to far, so jumping between your phone and the TV strains them more than you realize. Move your gaze gently and give your eyes a second to readjust. With these small adjustments, most people notice improvement within days. Less dryness, fewer headaches, and calmer, clearer vision. That's how simple habits restore comfort and eye health. But while blue light and screens tire the eyes indoors, there's another much older culprit waiting outside, one that's been shining on us since the dawn of time. Let's step into the sunlight and uncover the next silent threat to your vision. Habit number 3, UV light exposure and not wearing proper eye protection. The sun is a wonderful friend and a quiet enemy at the same time. It gives us warmth and life, yet it's one of the most persistent threats to eye health. Most people remember sunscreen before a walk, but forget that their aging eyes need the same level of defense. Unlike a sunburn, UV damage doesn't sting right away. It builds silently until one day the world looks hazy through the lens of a cataract. UV radiation harms the eyes just as it harms the skin. Too much exposure can trigger macular degeneration, speed up cataracts, or even burn the cornea, a condition called photokeratitis, basically a sunburn of the eyeball. And here's the catch: you don't need to be sunbathing to get it. Driving with the windows down, sitting near a bright window, or gardening on a cloudy day all expose your eyes to UV rays that slip right through the clouds. As the eyes age, their natural defenses weaken. The lens yellows and thickens, filtering less light. For anyone who's had cataract surgery, the new artificial lens is clear and lacks much of the natural UV protection. That makes UV protection after 60 essential, not optional. Think of John, a retiree who walks every morning wearing a baseball cap but no sunglasses because the sun doesn't bother him. Years later, his doctor finds early macular degeneration. He's shocked. He was never outdoors that much. But UV damage adds up with time, and even brief exposure matters. The solution is simple: wear sunglasses that block 99 to 100% of UVA and UVB rays, look for the UV 400 label, and pair them with a wide-brimmed hat. These are not accessories, they're medical tools for vision protection. Indoors, use warm lighting instead of harsh white bulbs and reduce glare from shiny surfaces. And when gardening or doing home repairs, don't reach for old reading glasses. Use proper safety goggles to guard against debris and chemicals. Nutrition also helps defend from the inside out. A healthy diet for eyes rich in lutein, zeaxanthin, and antioxidants acts like edible sunscreen. Foods such as spinach, kale, corn, eggs, and salmon strengthen your retina's resilience while supporting heart health too. Consistency is key. You wouldn't apply sunscreen once a week and expect results. The same goes for your UV protection. Keep multiple pairs of sunglasses handy. One in the car, one by the door, one in your bag. Soon, reaching for them will feel as natural as grabbing your keys. Protect your eyes today so the world stays bright and colorful tomorrow. Habit number 4. Poor diet/neglecting systemic health. You've heard it before, you are what you eat, but your eyes are what you eat too. Every bite you take either fuels your vision protection or weakens it. After 60, the body's delivery system slows down, and the eyes rely even more on what you feed them. Poor nutrition, high sugar, and processed foods increase the risk of macular degeneration, cataracts, and diabetic retinopathy. Your eyes are some of the most demanding organs in your body. They need oxygen, antioxidants, omega-3s, and minerals like zinc to keep converting light into vision. When your circulation slows and absorption drops, those nutrients don't reach where they're needed most. Processed sugars inflame blood vessels, fried foods trigger oxidative stress, and high sodium dehydrates the eyes, all slowly corroding eye health. The fix begins at your table. A healthy diet for eyes should look like a rainbow: carrots and sweet potatoes for beta-carotene, spinach and kale for lutein and zeaxanthin, red peppers for vitamin C, and purple grapes for resveratrol. Add salmon or sardines twice a week for omega-3s that fight dryness and support glaucoma prevention. Even a handful of almonds a day helps protect the retina. A simple grocery rule: shop the outer aisles where fresh food lives, and avoid the heavily processed middle rows. If it lasts longer than your pet, your eyes don't want it. Systemic health matters just as much. High blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes silently restrict blood flow to the retina and optic nerve. Regular checkups and medication control keep your aging eyes alive and clear. Hydration also counts. Tears rely on water, not magic. Keep water nearby throughout the day to avoid dryness and irritation. Small changes add up. Replace soda with water, trade chips for walnuts, and choose grilled fish over fried. Each better decision is a step towards stronger eyes and a healthier body. The food you eat today is an investment in the sunsets, faces, and stories you'll still want to see tomorrow. Habit number 5. Neglecting regular eye exams/ignoring symptoms. This last habit isn't something you do, it's what you skip. Many people assume that if their vision feels fine, everything must be fine. But most serious eye diseases whisper before they shout. By the time symptoms are obvious, much of the damage is already done. Glaucoma can steal vision from the edges inward with no pain. Macular degeneration can blur central vision so slowly it feels like simple aging. Cataracts can grow for years before you realize how cloudy the world has become. Over 60, these aren't rare, they're common. The good news is that early detection can dramatically slow their progress, but only if you catch them in time. Think of it like car maintenance. You wouldn't ignore your oil light just because the engine sounds fine. Skipping eye exams is the same kind of gamble. Beneath the surface, pressure may be building, nerves weakening, and clarity fading without warning. So make eye exams routine. Schedule one every year, or sooner if you have diabetes, hypertension, or a family history of eye disease. Mark it in your calendar or set a reminder on your phone. Pair it with something pleasant, like lunch or a walk afterward, so it becomes a ritual instead of a chore. During an exam, your ophthalmologist checks your retina, optic nerve, and intraocular pressure. It's a full health check for your vision protection, not just a test of how well you read letters on a chart. And pay attention between visits. Blurriness, halos, new floaters, flashes, or changes in color perception all deserve attention. Don't dismiss them as just age. Aging eyes don't have to be failing eyes. Your sight is your independence, the ability to read, drive, recognize faces, and watch sunsets. A single checkup can protect those gifts for years to come. So pick a date and schedule it now. The world still has too much beauty for you to miss. Now that you know the 5 worst habits for your eye health, take a moment to think, which one might be sneaking into your daily routine? Maybe it's too much screen time, skipping exams, or simply forgetting that your eyes deserve the same care you give the rest of your body. Whatever it is, today is the perfect day to start changing it. Picture waking up and seeing the world with the same clarity you had years ago, reading without strain, recognizing faces instantly, enjoying sunlight without discomfort. That's not wishful thinking. It's what happens when you take your vision protection seriously. So here's your challenge. Which of these 5 habits will you start breaking today? And which new eye care tips will you turn into habits? Maybe taking a morning walk with UV protection, or adding a bit more salmon and leafy greens to your healthy diet for eyes. Share your answer in the comments. I read every single one. If this video helped you, give it a like so more people can protect their eye health too. Share it with someone you care about, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video about staying healthy, active, and independent after 60. Before you go, check out the video on your screen right now. It dives even deeper into the daily habits that shape your health and longevity. Go ahead, keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep seeing life clearly. Until next time, take care of yourself, and take care of your eyes.